New at 5 tonight, a fired suburban police officer files a federal civil rights lawsuit. The former North Chicago officer claiming he was harassed on the job by co-workers for his culture and religion. ABC7's Leah Hope here now with his story. Leah.
Cheryl, a former police officer alleges he was passed up for opportunities, prevented from advancing in his career, and in the end, fired. He says the reason, his faith and culture. As his former police chief denies these accusations, the officer is taking legal action and joining forces with a civil rights organization.
For nearly 10 years, he patrolled North Chicago as a police officer. Officer Ramtin Sabet says during that time, he endured derogatory remarks from colleagues.
I said I was a terrorist. I didn't belong to the country. I should go back to Iran.
Sabet stood with members of CARE Chicago today, a Muslim civil rights organization.
He was targeted with very offensive remarks, very hurtful remarks consistently by some of his peers, referred to as ISIS, as a terrorist.
It was like I was being hazed all the time.
Sabet alleges the treatment was about his Muslim faith and Persian culture. He says when he complained, false complaints were lodged against him that ultimately cost him his job in February.
I filed a complaint. I wanted the harassment to stop. They turned it all the way around on me, and they terminated me. They accused me of untruthfulness. I've never been untruthful.
This sort of hateful, toxic climate and culture is not unique to the city of North Chicago Police Department, will not be ignored, will not be tolerated.
CARE Chicago filed a federal civil rights lawsuit on Sabet's behalf against the city of North Chicago, claiming discrimination and retaliatory termination.
Seeing how long it occurred and how long it was ignored shows that there was simply a culture of intolerance.
North Chicago's police chief issued this statement saying North Chicago is a diverse community and the city embraces that diversity. Officer Sabet was terminated for violations of police department rules and regulations. He has challenged that determination. The city plans to vigorously defend its decision. We will not comment further on pending litigation. As for Sabet, he says he wanted to take this action to raise awareness.
I risked my life so someone else can sleep better. And this is not right.
Officer Sabet is now working with another law enforcement agency, but he says he had to take a significant pay cut. Sabet says he was named in litigation during his time at North Chicago. North Chicago would not comment on whether any previous litigation had anything to do with his termination.
All right, Leah.